Hi guys, it's Min and welcome to Korean class. 안녕. Hi everyone, I'm Min and today we're going to talk about final consonants. And this is the last video of this series, Learn Korean with Min. And of course, if you haven't learned the first 3 videos yet, you should go check them first, because if you don't know the consonants and vowels, you won't be able to understand anything from this class. So please watch them and make sure that you're capable of reading consonants, vowels, double consonants and combined vowels. Okay, so it's the last lesson and we have really important things to cover, which is the final consonants. And if you guys followed well the first 3 videos, you may remember that I said we need 1 consonant and 1 vowel to make a letter. But if you remember a bit further, I also said we need at least 1 consonant and 1 vowel, which means we can actually add something up, and that is what we call final consonants. To talk about final consonants, there are 27 of them, and we can put all of them, of course, in the final position. So first, 14 consonants that we have covered in the first video, and we also have these 2 double consonants can be put in final position. And lastly, we have this 11 combined consonants that we only use in a final position. So we have 27 of them in total. And yeah, it sounds quite complicated, but there's just one thing to remember first. All the final consonants goes to the final position. So when you write a letter like this or this, ka or ko, whatever, if it's horizontal or vertical, you can just put another extra final consonant underneath, so bottom of the letter, always. So yeah, it doesn't really matter the form of the vowel, but you can just put any final consonant at the bottom of the letter. There's no other form, but you always put it underneath. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for the form of the letter, and now we have to talk about the pronunciations. So they're quite simple as well, to be honest, because we have a consonant at the final position, so they still pronounced the same way as the first position, most of them, but we tend to not pronounce them entirely, so it may sound like we stop halfway through there. So we stop in the middle to pronounce. And that's the reason why we ended up having this chart. So yeah, when you have a look at the first row, we have g, k, g. When you put them at the final position, they all pronounced like g. So yeah, such as these 3 letters, kak, 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 they are all same pronunciation. When you put an n, it's still same. It's the same pronunciation, n. So these 2 words, it sounds like 산 or 돈, and so on. Yeah, this third one, these are quite tricky, to be honest. Yeah, all of this sounds doesn't sound fully, so they're like d. All of them sound like d. So for example, pot, 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 pot. They're all same sound, all same pronunciation, pot. So le is another easy one. You can just put it underneath and pronounce it like le. So here it is, 발, or 말, 돌. Very good. And same for this one, m. So you just put it and pronounce it 봄 or 곰. And this one, these 2 has same pronunciation as well. So they're both pronounced like b. So look at these two samples. Top, top, same. Ship, ship. They're also same. Okay. And the last one is very specific, because do you remember this consonant ian that I told it doesn't make any sounds in the first position, so I told that it's mute. But actually when you put it underneath at the final position, it does make sound, and the pronunciation for this letter is like engma in English. So yeah, for example, when you have this word 엄마, you don't pronounce the engma, the circle, because it's in the first position. But when you put it in the underneath and final position, you would pronounce it like 강 or 방, and so on. So it does make sound at the final position. Okay, now I'll give you another examples for each final consonant, and listen them and repeat while you read the letters. Let's go. 책, 부엌, 밥, 잔, 얻다, 밭, 붓, 있다, 꽃, 물, 뱀, 입, 옆, 공. Nice. Yeah, so you see that some of them pronounce a bit different than they look like, so you may have to remember those rules. And actually I have another rule that I want to cover here, which is linking effect, or if you have learned French before, we also call it liaison. So yeah, this is quite simple rule. So when you have a letter with a final consonant and the vowel follows it right after, so when you don't have the consonant at the second letter, in this case you just put the final consonant up to the next word and pronounce it like as a one word. So imagine that you have this word, which is 문, but when you pronounce it as one word, it just goes like 문어. Same for this one, 졸, 업, but as one word, we just say 졸업. Yeah, it might sound quite complicated, but you can just pronounce them comfortably, naturally, and most of the students get it quite easily as they listen and repeat the correct pronunciations. So yeah, just listen a lot and repeat everything, then you will easily get this rule. Okay. Yeah, the last thing that I want to say here is combined final consonants. And we have 11 of them. They are special combinations only used in the final position. Yeah, but before I'm talking about it, these combined consonants are mostly derived from medieval language. So yeah, they're not often used these days except for certain words. So it'd be still good if you could remember everything, but if you don't, and if it's maybe too difficult, you don't really have to take too much care on it, or not to take too much time on it, but just have a look at it and that'd be enough. Okay, I separated these 11 special combinations into two. So the first group is this 3, and yeah, you have 2 letters for each, but you only pronounce the second letter. So yeah, for example, this one, they're L and G, but you only pronounce a G, like 닭. Same for this one, you have L and M, but you only pronounce M, so 삼. Same for this one, you have L, P, but we only pronounce P. And as I told you earlier, when you have P at the final position, it sounds like B. So the actual pronunciation for this word is 없다. 없다. Okay. And also loop, this one is only used in the word 없다 but anywhere else. So yeah, you won't see it, you'll never see it apart from this word. Yeah, so this is very specific final consonant only for this one. Yeah, and the leftovers, like the other 8 combined consonants are only pronounced at the first position. So which means when you have g, s, you only pronounce g. So no. Same for this one, you only pronounce the first one, which is n. So 안다. Same for this one, you only pronounce the l. So 여덟. Same. So you don't pronounce the s sound, but it's l. So 골. Same rule again. 할다. Another same rule. You have b, s, but only pronounce b. So 갑. And this one same. 안타. Same for this one. 일타. So there's no h sound. Yeah, and there's one more rule that I'd like to explain here. We call it fortis, or also hardening phenomena. And as you may notice, in some words with more than 2 letters, and if a final consonant precedes another consonant, like this word, for example, the following consonant are pronounced a bit more stronger. So in this case, the following consonant is g in the second letter. So in this case, it's pronounced like 물고기. We don't say 물고기, but it's 물고기. And same for this word. We don't say 학교, but it's 학교. So the second letter goes stronger. Yeah, all of these rules and phenomena exceptions are there to make the pronunciation easier. So it would seem quite complicated and confusing probably, but we really don't have to remember all the rules. But I just recommend to you to work more on listening and repeating every word. So every time you got to know a new word, just try to listen them and repeat them so that you can acquire them naturally, and also the meaning of the vocabularies. So yes, that's it for today. Actually, we covered a lot of things, and I hope that this whole series, Learn Korean Phonetics with Min, was helpful for you to learn Korean. And please keep revising all the videos, and of course don't hesitate to contact me through message and comment. So if you have any questions, suggestions, I'd love to listen them. And yeah, I'll come back with a new series next time in a couple of days, I think. So thanks for watching and have a really nice day. 네, 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 다음에 만나요. 안녕.